What's going on, J Squad? Welcome back to another episode of What Was That? What Was That is where I do a breakdown and I cover some Easter eggs for you guys. So if you guys have not seen my reaction, go ahead, check that out, but I wish you would come back to this because there's a lot of stuff that we do need to talk about in this video. So if you've not seen it, go check it out and then come back because there are a couple things that I found that I think a lot of people are just passing by. So if you're brand new, make sure to hit that subscribe for more daily DC Extended Universe videos. And also, don't forget to leave a comment down below of what you thought about the trailer. Right beginning of the Justice League trailer, we get to see a look of Batman looking for the Justice League. The first person he's going to be looking for is, of course, Aquaman, because he feels that Aquaman's the most difficult one to join the Justice League. Now, if you take a look at these two shots, they're very similar to other two shots from Batman v Superman. And the shots are from the Nightmare Batman scene. They're pretty much identical to each other. Is it a coincidence? Or is it just smarts from Zack Snyder? Because of Barry going back in time, could this actually alter the timeline that this is going to be a brighter future for the Justice League? We have a shot right here of Ray Fisher's father protecting the mother box. Now the question I have for you guys is that why is there a mother box right here? Or could this be another one that they have? If you guys seen Batman v Superman, then you would know that one of the mother boxes connected with Cyborg, so they are one. Or could the mother box actually be separated from Cyborg? You guys can go ahead and let me know what you think about that. We get a closer look at a parademon. I will be talking about parademons later on because I did find something that you guys didn't see probably in the trailer, so stay put for that. We get some more shots of Aquaman, and Bruce Wayne actually calls him Aquaman, so that means that he's been around before. The people around the neighborhood know exactly who he is. Aquaman is actually king of Atlantis, so he's already established. It's not going to be an origin story. He's been around before. Maybe he's actually just, taking a break from Atlantis, or maybe he's protecting both Atlantis and Earth. We have another look of Cyborg holding onto a mother box. Now, could this be the same one that his father was protecting, or could this be another one near the end of the movie where Cyborg is protecting one of the mother boxes? I believe this shot right here is actually Cyborg versus Steppenwolf, where Steppenwolf is going to be like, give me that, box boy, and he's going to be like, you're going to have to take it from me. And then he goes, I'll make you a deal, whatever. And that's why I think I'm having some visuals. Anytime I get into these breakdowns, I can visualize what's going to exactly happen in the movie. This shot you're seeing right here 100% confirms that they are, in fact, in Metropolis. In my last videos I talked about I was still unsure if they were just going to fight in Metropolis, but they actually do fight in Metropolis and somewhere else. We'll get into that in a second. But yes, Metropolis is going to go through some other shit. It's like, Jesus, they went through Man of Steel, Batman v Superman. They just can't catch a break, which we did get that big ass shot of that war scene. So who knows, actually they're going to fight in Metropolis, because if you take a look at Batman v Superman, this is exactly the same tent from Batman v Superman that they had, where they had Doomsday. Who knows exactly? Maybe Star Labs is probably in there doing some more investigation of like exactly what's in the Kryptonian ship. Now, a lot of you guys have been asking my opinion on this part. Could this be the Flash going into the Speed Force? I think he kind of taps into the Speed Force already, so when he does use his power, it's different from the TV show, because the TV show, you just see him run past through everything. But I think this Flash is so fast that he's actually in the Speed Force, but he knows exactly where he's going. Or it could just be some, other version of how the Flash runs and everything's blue around him. Ben Affleck looking like a total boss in this scene. Oh my God, I'm just so happy that, everything worked out in the end. I remember the first time when Ben Affleck was announced that he was Batman, everybody didn't want that to happen. Now guys, take a look at this scene.
They said the age of heroes would never come again.
It has to.
Now check this out. When I saw this scene, I legit got goosebumps because I knew that they're gonna do the Justice League animated like walk scene where they're walking dun 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 dun. And I was like, oh my God, I know Zack Snyder, please don't like let me down. Put that in. There's gonna probably be like a different score version of it, but I don't care as long as they're walking next to each other and then Flash says something funny like, why are we walking slow, or something like that. That would just be great. Another closer look at Jason Momoa's Aquaman being a total badass. I really think that Jason Momoa's Aquaman will be one of the best things in this movie. I think he's gonna steal it. Him and Flash are gonna probably be one of the most favorite ones, and I think Cyborg as well. It's kind of hard. I think all of them are gonna do a great job. In this shot right here, I want to talk about something. Now, Wonder Woman looks like to be facing off some agents. Now, who could the agents be for? My speculation head is telling me that it could actually be for Lex Luthor. And why you say that, you ask? Jesse Eisenberg's Lex Luthor is confirmed to be in the movie. So what if Lex Luthor wants some more information about Wonder Woman? What if he sends his agents out to get some information from her? So he sends a couple agents to ask her a couple questions. She's not going to answer, and then of course the agents, you know them, they're not going to take no for an answer from Lex Luthor. So that's the only logical reason why I would think there would be agents. If not, she's just fighting off some random ass thugs in a different location, like a mob boss. That could be another reason. Now, there were mentions that Cyborg does evolve in this movie, and as you can take a look, boom, Cyborg does upgrade. But the reason why he puts this on is because when he flies away, you know, I mean, shit gets in your face, you know what I mean? Bugs, and so it makes sense, like, you know, maybe it's his battle mode, right? Maybe that makes more sense of like him protecting his face whenever he's gonna go through battle mode. Now, this next shot right here, everybody was like, oh, it's Superman, it's Superman. It's not Superman. You could obviously tell that this person has rockets on their feet. We take a backside of the parademon. All right, the parademon, you need to do some squats. That's all I'm saying. There were a couple shots in this trailer that made it into the Justice League sizzle that we saw like a long time ago. Remember when they were showing like behind the scenes and stuff? So you could compare to some of the stuff from the trailer to that, and it's amazing how the CGI is in the trailer. This next shot, we actually get to see Batman's Nightcrawler. When I mean by Nightcrawler, it's kind of like the Batwing. See, I thought it was the Scuttler from the Lego Batman. Remember from the Lego Batman movie where that thing is just crawling and everything? But in the Justice League movie, they call it the Nightcrawler. If you guys don't know Cyborg's origin story, basically he was a football star, and all he wanted was his dad to pay attention to him, to come to his football games, but his dad was always busy in Star Labs. But we're gonna have to wait to see exactly which origin story are they gonna choose for Cyborg, or they're gonna make their own. We did get one shot of Lois Lane being played by Amy Adams. She doesn't really talk that much about the movie because she said her role was really small, but she's looking to the sky. Now, everybody was speculating that she's looking at Superman. That would be dope if that was real. But my best guess is that she's looking at alien ships or a parademon flying by, or even the Batwing. Who knows exactly? Or even Cyborg. It could be multiple different reasons. I don't think it's Superman. Now, one of the big things I did want to talk about in this trailer breakdown Easter egg video, if you remember from the Batman v Superman, she's the key. So why would they put Lois Lane in a Justice League movie? I think she's going to play in a very important part. I still believe that some way, somehow, Superman might be evil for a second. I really think that Steppenwolf are going to bring him back to life. Batman remembers this dream sequence of whatever, of Barry saying that, right? So he brings Lois Lane to stop Superman from, you know, destroying everybody. She's actually what stops him. He snaps out of it and he comes back to life. That's what I think is going to happen. But of course, it can go the whole other route that Kryptonians never die. But that doesn't make sense because, you know, General Zod died and he didn't come back, and he's a Kryptonian. So you guys got to remember, like, that plays a big part. General Zod didn't come back. He's a Kryptonian. So how is Superman going to come back? Just because he's Superman? But I think that, you know, somehow Darkseid wants Superman's body. Steppenwolf, you know, brings him back to life. He's evil. If you're at the Earth 2 storyline, then you know exactly how this is going to turn out. And I think Lois Lane comes in there, stop Clark, you know, all this, and he snaps out of it, and that's how Superman comes back to life. You guys can go ahead and leave your theories down below of how you think Superman's gonna come back to life. Oh my god, this shot was beautiful. Mirror. Oh my god. If you guys remember, this is actually the same part of the area they did for the Jason Momoa Aquaman test footage that Zack Snyder tweeted out a couple weeks ago. You can tell they've worked a lot on the CGI. So it looks like they are sticking with the origin story of Barry Allen with his father, where the Reverse Flash is the one who kills his mother and he blames Barry's father. So it's kind of like the same thing from the Flash TV show. So if you're familiar from the Flash TV show, then you will be up to par when the movie comes out. So guys, I'm excited because that means Reverse Flash is confirmed in this universe. So could we be seeing Reverse Flash someday? I think so. Now this could be a flashback scene that a lot of people have been mentioning, because in the flashback scenes that we got in the first trailer, we saw that Amazons and Atlantis came together, which that could be true. This could be a whole flashback scene, but what if it's not? The only reason why I would say it's not a flashback scene is because I don't see any Atlanteans. I see nothing but Amazons. We have another closer look at the parademons on the Batmobile. Now, there is something that we need to talk about, guys. There are different versions of the parademons. You could take a look at this photo I put together where there's yellow eyes, there's red eyes, and maybe even orange eyes. The reason why there is yellow eyes and red eyes is because there is different rankings, and I think that the yellow ones are the weak ones, the red ones are obviously the stronger ones. I put this in my thumbnail, guys. Take a look at this shot. We see Aquaman and a red weapon that's glowing, right? That's slowing down. What could it be? Could it be Steppenwolf? Because Steppenwolf does use an axe, which this weapon kind of does look like. So I could be overthinking it. That Bruce Wayne asked, Aquaman to join us. He says no. He goes back home to Atlantis, and guess who's there waiting for him? Steppenwolf. Steppenwolf invades Atlantis, takes Mira and all that. So that's why Jason Momoa's Aquaman has to team up with the Justice League to get Mira back and his people, because Steppenwolf took him. And therefore, that's why you don't see the Atlanteans in a huge ass, war scene right here that I mentioned. Now, we already talked about this in multiple different videos, but I just want to mention it again. This is going to be a huge fight scene on the alien ship. More likely, Aquaman is going to get Mira back. Because one, why is there water inside a damn ship? Because of Mira and the Atlanteans. So who knows? They could take control of them. Like I said, there's a big possibility they have some kind of machine that can control different people.
It's good to see you playing well with others again.
Now, could Commissioner Gordon be talking about Robin and Nightwing, or just a Robin? Or all of us that, we're just fanboys and we're just overthinking it? One of the last two things I want to talk about is that we see the Justice League fighting in a town. Now, I'm not sure exactly where this location is, but a lot of people are speculating that it could be a different country. It could be Russia, it could be China, it could be anywhere that they fight at, because it does not look anywhere close to Metropolis. It could be a bandit city from a nuke town or something they did experiments on. Who knows exactly, but I don't see any people running around. It actually looks like a very dead city, so who knows exactly what happened. And of course, we have the last shot of Aquaman and Batman teaming up together to face some parademons. This shot was beautiful. I'm telling you, Aquaman's going to steal this movie. He's going to really steal it. Jason Momoa is a very likable person, so I think this role was made for him to play Aquaman. But yeah, that is it for the video. There were a ton of Easter eggs. There were a ton of stuff we broke down. And I want to say thank you to anybody that does watch my breakdowns. You guys are awesome. I want to hear your opinions, or if there's something I did miss, go ahead and put it in the comment section down below. But my question for you guys, was this trailer everything that you hoped for, or you were hoping for more, or if it was a big disappointment? If so, tell me why by leaving a comment down below. If you guys did enjoy the video, then please drop a like. It does help out the channel. Make sure to hit that Taco Bell button to always get notified whenever a video goes live. Make sure to check out these videos when you do have time. My name is JaeRoar, and I am the best at what I do, and that's giving you that 1-2 punch.